picked up the only two that were there. See that it worked because of course you can see it's super dirty. In a million years, you could probably never guess what is in this. Hello there again for another pickups. As you can see, I have quite a few. I actually have my whole table filled up right now, and I'm pretty excited because I went to Highway 40 sales from around Terre Haute to the eastern side of Ohio is about how far I got. The event is Wednesday to Sunday, I believe, but I only went from Thursday to Saturday. But it was a lot of fun. Very tiring. Having some sales that were individual country homes mostly. Then a few subdivisions I'd pass were having like a subdivision sale. 5 to 10 houses I'd say. And then if there were a few, kind of pop-up flea markets as well, which was a lot of fun. And nice to be able to just go around a flea market instead of driving, stopping. As far as the highway sales go, I'm still kind of learning about them. At least for this one, I felt like the information online isn't very good. They kind of have a Facebook page, but other than just kind of announcing the event, and then they have like a community tab with some people mentioning that they're having a sale. It's not like there's a map telling you, okay, along US 40, here's where a bunch of garage sales are. Here's where subdivision sales are happening. It's just kind of like, hey, people are going to be having sales. They know about it. The smaller towns will usually have like a sign. Very disorganized as far as an event goes. I'm sure it's, probably impossible to try to organize. Okay, so let's get on to the pickups. I'm going to start with this stack because this is actually before the sales. This was actually an eBay purchase, Race Driving. So I can pull it out here, but this was just a eBay thing that popped up in my little search. It was $5, and no one bid on it, so I got it for $5, and then they did, of course, $5 shipping. The manual is very beat up, as you can see. Pretty bad. The box there, you couldn't see it before, but cart's in good condition, and it's actually a really nice box. Very nice. So happy to add another boxed game to the collection. I didn't have that game before, so for PS4, actually, this was actually a flea market that I'd been to before, and the person had PS4 and Switch games, but they had like $15 a piece on them, and they had some new stuff this time when I went, and so they were. It was one of those. I walk up and said, "Hey, I'll make you a deal if you want to buy a few," and I was like, "Sure, I'll do that." You can judge how good this deal is for yourself, but it was $50 total. The first was actually this Valkyria Revolution, and that's a box there, sealed box, I should say. And it's got this cool little pin, which I kind of want to open to get to, because I do already have the game, and they had 22 originally, and they went down to 20 because I got 50 for these 4 games. So I don't know if I'll open it. I'm sure I'll play it at some point, but I might use the copy I already have instead of opening it, and it is kind of a strange seal, so I might have to check on that as well. But I assume it's legit. So, still cool though, that pen. Very cool looking. And I think, what does it have in it? I don't even know if it says. Oh, yeah. The pin and the soundtrack. Which actually, I got the soundtrack when I bought the game. Anyways, so these were basically 10. Fate Extella Umbral Star. Not a crazy deal on it, but it's good to see these kind of games that are normally higher priced, Exceed games and stuff. And that's just for my collection. Here's a very good one, Nier Automata. Definitely a game that I've been told by multiple people to play. So, happy to finally get a copy. Automata?
Ankylosaur.
Same difference, I don't know. But, that was nice. And here's the other reason I really wanted to buy it is because a Sega Saturn game, Independence Day. Pretty awesome. And they had $10 on that, and I guess that's what I ended up paying if you say that the two were 10 and the Valkyria was 20, but It is like a $30 game, and it's a Sega Saturn game, which I so rarely get. Pretty good condition, too. Very happy to get that. Start off with, I guess I'm starting off with some of the better stuff. There were some really amazing pickups right off the bat that I had. Now, this first one, this sale was one of those sales where it's someone who, buys in bulk, and you see these a lot if you go to garage sales and flea markets, grocery goods to, a bunch of toys, like stuff you see at like Dollar Tree and stuff like that. But this person had games. There's definitely some good ones in here, and they're all sealed. And they just had a table with a few there, uh, and I'll kind of get into it here. But basically, they had a sale that's like $4 a piece. And so I was pretty blown away that, I went there and I saw, first of all, Captain Tsubasa, Rise of the New Champions PS4 game, sealed, you know. It's a sealed copy for $4. Pretty crazy. I picked up the only two that were there. So I have 2 copies. Now, the Call of Duty was the crazy thing. I only picked up 2. Because like I said, they're $4, sealed copy of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. But they had like 50 copies of this game. Like, they had a table, and they had like 3 stacks of this, and then I walked a little bit and I saw a bucket just full of these. And I was tempted to buy a lot of them. Price charting at least says that a new copy is $20, and maybe it is. Maybe it sells for that much. I don't know. I may regret not buying more if these two copies that I bought sell really fast. Maybe I'll wish that I bought all of them. But, and here's a very cool one. It had 1 copy of Sword Art Online, Elicitation, like Chorus. I'm not sure what kind of games these are. I've seen some of the anime, but never actually played any of the games. But definitely sealed. Very cool to at least get a copy of that sealed. We got Transformers Devastation. Very nice. I've sold an open copy of this before. Not for too much, but it's $4. And I got 2 copies of Devil May Cry 5. They probably had like 10 or so of these. But I did do some looking up while I was there, and I saw this is only 12 new, so I picked up 2 copies. I might hold on to one for now. I don't collect sealed games, but I try to keep a few just when I find them, and of course I always pick them up. They're usually worth reselling. I'm gonna get these out of the way, but I just found some controllers at one of the pop-up flea markets. Kind of a funny story with these, but I went up and saw they had a box full of just random cables, and I saw some controllers, and I started digging through because, when they have these just random boxes, you have to sort it out yourself. Probably spent 5-10 minutes digging out these controllers. It's interesting, like Champ controller. I'm not sure what that's about. Probably not worth my time. I guess it was worth my time. I shouldn't complain because I still got them cheap. But I went up there and they said, "What do you give me?" And I said $1 a piece, and they're like $2 a piece. This person was definitely a stickler because after I paid, I was putting them in my bag. Someone else walked up with a VHS, one VHS. I think it was a Pokemon, so maybe it was worth something. Probably not. It's VHS. The person said, "What do you give me for it?" And they said $1. And then they were like $2. And it said, this person like, "I could give you $1." And the lady there, the person who's selling stuff was like, I think I need $2. And you're like, we'll put it back. Just hilarious to me, what the prices people think on some stuff. And that, she wasn't willing to go down $1 on a VHS, which, I see VHS everywhere, and like most of the time it's free or 25 cents a piece, and people still don't take it. Another big score was this Dreamcast. Very happy to find another one. I have tested it already. It works just fine. I was very happy to see that it works because, of course, you can see it's super, super dirty. Pretty kind of gross a little bit. But not bad overall. Pretty nice. But I saw this at a sale, a garage sale. Very happy to have gotten to it, and the person just wanted $20 for it with a controller. There was a performance controller there too. Not sure if that's worth anything. Realizing also this thing is freaking huge, just like Duke controller size. There was also VMU performance brand, I guess. Yeah. Some strange. This is Intech. I think this is a PS2 thing. I don't know why it was in there. But then there was a handful of games. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Maximum Pool with no manual. NHL 2K. And Sega Bass Fishing. So, nothing too crazy on the games. I would have been super stoked if there had been some better games that came with it. Because I very rarely get games for the collection, but at least there were some, and the console worked. That's what's important. It was $20, I should mention. And that was their price. I just asked how much. I said $20 the whole thing. Perfect. At that same sale, they had just this just sitting out, and this was $5. In a million years, you could probably never guess what is in this. It's a Resident Evil 4 GameStop Special Edition. It's for the GameCube version. You'd never guessed what. This is how I found it, by the way. I didn't rearrange this. This is how I found it. I still bought it, but put your guess if you want it of what's in here before. Pause and put your guess. But I cannot believe what I saw in here. It's so strange. Okay, so we're gonna open it. What I saw in here is Nicolas Cage Rage movie. That's the first thing. And the movie's in there. Don't worry. I can now watch that movie. I think this actually does go with it. Resident Evil Prologue. Brady Games. And the last thing in there, Silent Hill Manual for PS1. Can you believe that? There it is right there. Decent condition manual. God, I wish the game was in there. I still need the game. That's an expensive game. But no, I don't know why it was in there. So strange that, this GameStop case, we got Rage. Supposedly something that goes in it, I hope. And then Silent Hill Manual, which obviously, even just that is worth $5 without a doubt. So, I'll probably be keeping this, because I don't have this GameStop edition case, so I'll probably keep that, which is cool. I gotta figure out what it entailed, because I actually don't even know what originally came with it, so I'll have to look that up myself. But very strange. The strangest, if you will. Okay, continuing on. I bought another flight stick, $2. SciTech brand. I'm not sure if I'll keep picking these up. From what I found, they can be decently okay, but they're kind of a pain to ship. I've had to ship one of the ones I bought already, and it was a pain, as you can imagine. ST290 Pro, if you can't see that there. Dusty, but I assume it'll work. Here was another one where I had to kind of do the work of digging through stuff, but asked the lady about games. This was on Ask. I was doing pretty good about asking, and this one they brought out a bag of games when I asked. Mostly Wii games. Nothing good in there. There was a Twilight Princess that was missing the disc, so I didn't pick it up. But they had a Wiimote with a nunchuck, so I grabbed that, of course. And found a loose Super Mario 64 DS. Very nice. And nice Super R-Type there. And you can see I paid $5 for all that. I wrote that sticker to remind myself. Nice, because I actually needed to upgrade my copy of Super R-Type. This one actually does have a little bubbly on the top, though. But obviously good stuff for $5. Right there. Got that. This is actually one of my first pickups. Just some Psp Games. $2 a piece on these. Open this up. Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. Monster Jam Urban Assault. Burnout Legends, a nice one there. Probably keeping that. I think I got a copy of that recently, but I don't think it worked. So I was gonna keep it, but then I tested it and it didn't work. So I'll probably keep that one. Need for Speed Shift. I basically just grabbed anything that looked decent. They were $2 a piece, so I figured why not. I don't see Psp Games too often. Puzzle Quest. It's like a weird one. And here's another good one. Capcom Puzzle World. Very nice. Which, I don't know, I might keep that too. We'll see. Still, $2 a piece. That's the kind of price I like. Here's a few kind of random ones. These were $5 a piece. Yeah, or 10. So yeah, $5 a piece. Call of Duty Black Ops, probably not worth it, but I do have the combo pack where I'm missing Call of Duty Black Ops 1 for Xbox 360. So I'll probably just put the disc with that and sell that since I know it goes for a little bit. Picked up this Perfect Dark Zero Steelbook edition. I'm sure it had like a cover, but still cool. Got that, and that's a bonus DVD there. I might keep that. I don't keep a lot of Xbox 360, but I do love some Steelbooks. And I don't think it's worth too much anyway. These I paid $5 a piece for. Not the greatest deal in the world, but I want, I'm trying to pick up more PS3 games. So pick these up. Transformers Fall Cybertron, and I got 25 on there because there's 5 of them. That's cut off for some reason. Lost Via Domus. I think I meant to check the price on that. I feel like that's like actually kind of an expensive game, but I'm probably wrong. Street Fighter 4, which I think is missing the manual. Yep. Here's a good one to get. True Crime New York City. This isn't the right case. This is like it's a Blockbuster case. And that's like a $15 game, I think. 15, 20. So, not too bad. And Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 GameCube. Happy to pick up more GameCube. For some reason, I've been doing that lately. And that was it. Pretty strange pickups, really, but that happens with these highway sales and just the random stuff you'll find while you're out there.